I recently discovered and full on solidified my biggest pet peeve with Destiny, and it is join in progress in Rumble. I don't really care in Rift or Control or Skirmish. Honestly, I don't care at all in any of the multiplayer game modes. But in Rumble, where it's me versus everyone else, and I join in 1,000 points behind, or 1,500 points behind, how is that okay? I don't understand what the math is on it, like where the cutoff point is. And there are some games where, yeah, you join in progress and there's like 200 points. That's not a big deal. Honestly, you can kill the leader once, get 150 points, and you're right back in it. But when you join a game 1,000 points behind, good luck winning that game for the average person. For the most part, if you want to win that game, you have to kill the leader repeatedly to outslay all the other players. You need to get that 150 point bonus, or you need to get heavy, or something like that to get as many points as humanly possible. And you're going to have like a 2.5 kill death if you ever want to come back. I have had games where I've come back from 1,500 points, but I died once. So yeah, I probably am going to win that game because I'm slaying the shit out of people and I'm not dying. But that's not normal. Especially with skill-based matchmaking, you can't expect people to slay like that. If this was year one, and I was joining into a lobby that was randomized with some people that honestly, they can't aim, okay? We're not gonna sugarcoat it here. If you join into a lobby where there's a bunch of people running around that aren't really quality duelers, you might come out on top. But the way things are playing out right now, when you're playing against a bunch of shotgun warrior stormcallers and guys with ELO right on top of yours. I mean, I'm playing people sometimes that are like the 12th best in Rumble in the world. How the fuck do you expect me to compete? And I know this happens to everyone. It's not just a me thing, it's a everyone thing. There needs to be some sort of boundary, I think, on Rumble, on Join in Progress, where it feels like, yeah, there's actually an opportunity to win this. Because in some situations, it feels pretty damn oppressive, where you join into a lobby, you look at the score and you almost want to back out because it's like, well, what's the point? What are the chances I actually win this game? I can slay as fast as I want. I want to play an amazing game here of Rumble, and I'm going to go 12-2, but by the time you get to 12-2, the other person is already 22 kills and 15 or 19 deaths, and they beat you. You know what I mean? It doesn't even matter if you are amazing, you are playing great, you control heavy, you do all these good things. In some situations, even if you're playing amazing, you just can't get enough score to beat that person that's been in the game for 3 minutes longer than you. Now, I'm not just going to complain and not bring any, alternatives to the table. One recommendation I would have, hopefully maybe into Destiny 2, or if they could implement it sometime soon, that would be sweet. But most likely, into Destiny 2 would be an opt-in system. I would wait the extra 2 or 3 minutes of searching to make sure that I'm going into a fresh game every time. I personally hate joining into a game that's already started, where people already have supers or special or, heavy or anything like that. That shit is frustrating. So an opt-in system where you could opt in to join in progress or opt out, that would be absolutely amazing. I would love that. Even if they can't add an opt-in, opt-out system, just tighten up the matchmaking a little bit, If the game has been started for a minute or less, if the total score or the max score of someone is 400 points, something like that. But the way it stands right now, it's a little bit too lenient. It's opening the doors where you're jumping into games that are almost impossible to win, where you feel oppressed because people have their supers already, you're running around, you don't have as much special as some people, and it's a tough situation to be put into. So hopefully for Destiny 2 they can change this. I recognize in Destiny 1 there might not be a lot of things that they can actually add or change before kind of we move on from this game and on to the next one, but this is just the one thing I wanted to talk about and get your opinions on it. Maybe you guys have a better opinion or idea on a way to improve the join-in system. Maybe you've played a different game that has a different system that works really well. I'd love to hear it so that moving forward, we can throw these ideas at Bungie so while they're finishing and making Destiny 2, we can hopefully have the best systems in place possible for balance, for fun, and just a great experience overall. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye.